Got your mouth full. I feel like I'm getting interviewed.
Well, you are.
I mean, like, live on Facebook.
Oh, it's
Thank
live.
you for joining House Then the Car, Millennial Monday. Let's welcome Stephanie Milburn, the National Campaign Manager.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Millennial Mondays. This is House in the Car's first Millennial Monday, and here we will be discussing millennials and the barriers or reasons that they have not purchased a home. So again, I am Stephanie Milburn, your campaign manager, and we are joined today by our special guest. She is a millennial, and I will let her introduce herself, and I'm going to turn it over to our special guest now.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Danisha Albro, and I am 28 years old, and I am currently residing in Houston, Texas, Humble, Texas. Pretty much the same thing, Houston, Texas.
Okay, well, Texas Girl Slay. So we do represent Texas out here. So Danisha, just give us three of your top reasons for not being a homeowner. What's preventing you from purchasing a house?
Okay, well, I would say more so my reasons of not purchasing just yet have been debt. I'm not in much debt, but I would prefer to go into a home with minimal debt. So any small debts, I would love to just have that completely paid off or super low before I step into purchasing a home. And I'm blessed enough not to have student loans or nothing like that. It's really just small personal loans that I would, well, not loans, but small debts that I would like to pay off before I proceed into purchasing a home. And let's see, I would say also, I'm trying to decide if I want to take on the responsibility of owning a home, because yes, it's great and long term it has its benefits, but you also got to think about if something goes wrong, it falls on you. You can't
Right.
you can't just call the maintenance team or your landlord to come fix it. If your AC goes out, hey, you have to cover that. And I think those are maybe my top two reasons, but it's definitely not going to stop me from purchasing a home. It's just something that I haven't done just yet, but it's definitely something that I plan on doing within the next few years.
Okay, well, that sounds good. So just a recap, Danisha mentioned debt and responsibilities. So when it comes to debt, I know one of the things that we focus on is budgeting. So that could be something that will help you with this debt process and lowering the debt. And when it comes to responsibilities, yes, owning a home is a huge responsibility. However, there's much reward in owning your own home. The responsibility definitely will now outweigh the rewards. The rewards outweigh that responsibility. So I would say thank you for joining us today. And as far as your debt, if you could, or if you had access to an online interactive budget, would you utilize it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so House in the Car does have an online interactive budget on our website. So if you want to find out more information about it, please visit www.houseinthecar.com. And do you have any suggestions that you would send out to any other millennials or your friends, in preparation for purchasing a home? Because I know you said you wanted to do it within the next few years. How are you preparing yourself to get ready for that purchase?
I'm definitely going to crack down on doing a budget and sticking with it. I think that's the issue. We can do a budget easily, but we actually have to be disciplined and stick to the budget. And that's definitely my plan. And I also, I would recommend that to anybody, especially people my age, because a lot of people, they do have different types of loans, student loans, car loans, and all of that. So budgeting is important for everybody to do, and then be able to stick to it if you really want to have the results of paying off debt and being able to purchase a home or just obtain a loan for anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you mentioned car loans. So is that one of your debts? You said you don't have any student loan debt. So is a car loan something that you feel like is preventing you from purchasing a house?
I wouldn't say it was preventing me, but I would love not to have it. Going into purchasing
Wouldn't
a
we
home.
all?
Yeah. But I don't think that's my biggest hinder, because I'm fine with that. But besides the car loan, I wouldn't want to have anything else. But I definitely prefer to have it paid off before I purchase a home. But I know some people. I'm not really a big car person, so once I pay my car off, I'll be fine. But there's some people out there that may keep buying cars, and I'm sure that would hinder somebody, especially my age.
Well, but it sounds like it is kind of a hindrance to you, because you say you don't want to purchase a home until your car is actually paid off. So that's kind of the whole house, then the car,
Mhm.
anyway, because you want to purchase the house and, once your car is paid off, and then if you need to purchase another car, then it'll be after you've already purchased your house. So do you feel like, the car loan could, affect your debt to income ratio?
No. In my situation, no, because I don't have tons of debt, so that may be my biggest debt. So I don't think it'll affect me getting approved for a loan, but I would just prefer not to have it going into.
Gotcha. So you're very debt conscious, and you want to just have pretty much your mortgage payment is your only.
Nobody. I don't want to owe anybody, so I would prefer to have that paid off before purchasing a home.
I understand. Well, you guys, you've heard it from our millennial guest. This is Donisha Albro. Thank you so much for joining Millennial Mondays with House in the Car. And I'm going to turn it back over to our commentator, Letitia Grant, who is our campaign chair.
Thank you again for joining House Then the Car Millennial Monday. Stay tuned for Super Series Tuesday, which is scheduled for tomorrow at 3 p.m. On the Super Series Tuesday, we will discuss those barriers and how to overcome those barriers. The first session will include myself, the National House Then the Car chair, along with the campaign manager, Stephanie Milburn, where we will give you an introduction to the Super Series Tuesday. Thank you for joining our virtual platform, and we look forward to seeing you, chatting with you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week. You guys have a wonderful Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.